Laney says her landlord, Marva Mitchell, not only slashed her tires, but brought an electrician in the bathroom while her 16-year-old daughter was taking a bath.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm an accountant for 3 airlines.
She's an accountant. Everything is free. She pays for nothing. She's counting.
Just an accountant for 3 airlines.
How much do you earn?
Also an accountant for my church.
How much do you earn for the airlines?
$1,320.
$13,000?
$1,320.
A month?
Yes.
She's on the county.
And that's from the airlines?
That is correct.
And you also earn money from the church. How much do you earn from the church?
I don't earn anything from the church. I work for the Lord for free.
Why do you receive anything from Section 8?
Because I'm still considered low income because I have 4 children.
Where are the fathers of these 4 children?
Deceased.
Was there one father for all the children?
The first 2 children, their father is deceased.
And the other 2?
The other 2, I've been separated for 6 years.
So why doesn't that person pay child support?
The same reason why a lot of black men in Los Angeles don't pay child support.
Did you ever bring him to court to pay child support?
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have to bring him to court to pay child support.
That is
That's
correct.
that's the obligation. The father of the first 2 children, was he a working person?
Yes, he was.
Well, don't the children get Social Security from him?
Yes, they do.
I'm really smart. I stay in this business because I'm so smart. So how much do the children get individually from Social Security from that father? I know, and believe me, I know approximately what the figures are.
It's $178, Your Honor.
For each child?
That is correct.
And that's tax-free?
That is correct.
So that's another $356. And the $1,320 is what you net?
That is correct.
So you have net income of about $400 and some odd a week, without the child support from the father of the other 2 children.
I don't get any support.
Without that?
Yeah. But I also pay child care for my 9-year-old, my 7-year-old. And my son is disabled.
Which son is disabled?
The only son I have. I have a 15-year-old son.
And he's from your first?
Yes, because of his father's death, he experienced a lot of...
What's the nature of his disability?
He's emotionally disturbed. He gets $300 for that.
Well, see, I know if he has an emotional problem or is disabled in any way, that he gets more than $178.
Well, that's
so that's in
addition.
Issues. Just a second. So that's in addition to the $178.
That is correct.
So how much does that child receive?
$300.
300 and what?
It's $328.
So that your income is about $2,000 a month for the household.
That is correct.
Net.
But my rent has also now gone up because of the job. My rent is now $600, $658, which I have proof of that here in the court.
Well,
too.
right now all you owe her is $252.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Right. Now, tires. Let's go to tires.
Okay, first, that is an absolute lie. I do not cut tires. I don't even know how to cut a tire.
Did you ever agree to pay for the tires?
Absolutely not.
When the police were called?
They called me. They called me on the phone, and they told me what she had said. And I said, you know, the lady called me and told me the same thing. That she told me that I put a note in her mailbox, that I cut her tire and drove by her house. I say, why would I do all that? If I cut her tire, why would I put a note in her mailbox? And if I cut her tire, why would I drive by her house? There are lots of white cars. He said, what day you put the note in her mailbox? I said, I did put it in on that Saturday. And the note was dated that Saturday's date. She said that her kid had brought her all the mail out the mailbox and that they didn't bring her that letter. Anyway, it's long. That's nothing.
Did you go into her home with an electrician and go into this child's bath when this child was in the bath?
She wouldn't let me in the fixed electrical. So
well, tell me what happened that morning.
She told me that I could come in because she would not get up out the bed. That the electrician had to come to the house at 10 o'clock in the morning. I said, they don't do that. They come early in the morning.
Just tell me what happened when you came in with the electrician and this young girl in the bathroom.
She was in the bathtub. I said, which room is it? She said, it's the front room. I said, okay, thank you, and that's it.
So you went into the bathroom and she was in the bathtub?
Yeah, she was in the bathtub, yeah, but I didn't see her body. I was standing at the door. I asked her, which socket is it? She said, it's the front one. I said, okay, thank you. And that was it. Now, you think I'm going to go in and shake somebody's child in the bathtub? No.
No, she didn't suggest that you were checking somebody's child in the bathtub, Miss Mitchell. What she said is that you let yourself into the house with the electrician, and you walked into the bathroom, and the child was there.
Judge Judy will continue in a moment.
They sabotaged my whole electrical system. This is unbelievable what I went through.
Stormy Laney says her landlord, Marva Mitchell, not only slashed her tires, but brought an electrician in the bathroom while her 16-year-old daughter was taking a bath.
All right.
No.
You say that she owes you for 3 months' rent. Well, clearly she owes you for 3 months' rent. She owes you for December, January, and February. She acknowledges she hasn't paid it. What is these other amounts that you're suing for?
Okay, I have receipts for everything here. Okay, the second amount is the damages to the property that she's done. Okay, that I have receipts for. It
like
was
what?
The door to the kitchen and the dining room. They're very rough, and somebody's very rough in that house.
Hey, she's got 4 kids. Listen to me, she's got 4 kids. You
Yeah,
rented a
well,
house to somebody who has 4 children.
Well, yeah, but we was 4 in
Go
my
ahead.
family. We didn't do that, okay?
Well,
Because
what are they total?
the electric total is $1,013.46. Okay, this electric came from her son, who is mentally ill. I'm so happy that she said that.
He's not mentally ill.
They sabotaged my whole electrical system. This is unbelievable what I went through. When one thing went out, another thing went out. Then another thing went out. Then another thing went out.
What makes you think her son did any damage to the electrical system?
Because I have proof here.
Let me see what proof you have.
Dude, the electrician, he tells you what happened there.
The electrician doesn't know.
Well, he saw it. I saw it. She saw it.
No.
Oh, shut up, girl. The electrical was working. Before they went in there, the electrician says that that's what caused the short, was that pole, and that was what caused the short.
What I'm telling you is, what do you want to show me?
This is the paper from the Housing Authority. They came out and inspected the house in September.
me
It
take a
shows
look
all
at
the
it.
difficulties that I've had in the house and that she refuses to repair. One is the
Listen, this
water
is-
heater that she doesn't repair, and I can't even get hot water. And that's been since September. So those are all the deficiencies.
That's not true.
She's ready to rule. Stay tuned.
Miss Laney, listen to me very carefully now.
You should stop it.
If you're living in a home
Yes.
with 4 children,
Yes.
and based upon my calculations, and I don't even know if I have all the figures, they were only the figures that I was able to get, you have more disposable income than most people in this country. You have over $500 a week after taxes, after you pay for everything else, for yourself and your 4 children. That's what I know about. And that's not even with tapping the father of 2 of your kids for child support, which he should be paying if he's not paying it at all, which I'm not sure of. So it would seem to me if this house was so horrendous, you have sufficient income not to have to rely on any Section 8 housing to go out and find yourself a more appropriate place to live. That's one of my problems. If you're living in a place, and if you moved into a place and immediately started to have difficulty, then what you do is you move.
But you cannot do that
Oh,
when you have
certainly,
not
certainly
Section
you
8
can.
will not
Then you
allow
give.
it.
Oh yes, then you give up Section 8, Miss Laney. That is exactly what I'm suggesting to you. You have enough income. You have more disposable income than 50% of the people that live in this country.
Your Honor.
And all you have to do is say, I don't want to rely on Section 8 housing anymore because I'm not going to live in this kind of situation. You do what most people do.
Your Honor,
Listen to me, Miss Laney.
okay.
You pay rent. That's what you do. You don't live under circumstances that are untenable. Listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me. I'm telling you, you are entitled to your 3 months' rent.
Your Honor, could I solve the first problem, please, about her tire? We never did solve. I have a witness here. I call for that reason.
Listen, she hasn't established to my satisfaction that she, in fact, sabotaged your car by
Even though
slashing
I've
the
seen
tires.
her?
No, you did not see her slashing your tires. You did not see her slashing your tires. Neither you nor your daughter saw her slashing your tires. And it seems to me that this was not a landlord and tenant relationship that was made in heaven, and as soon as you can extricate yourself from it, you should. But you owe her $756 rent, because I do not believe that she agreed to let you to forego December's rent because she slashed your tires. I do not believe that, Miss Laney, because this lady's not going to forgive a penny in rent, especially when she says that you owe her a fortune for what she believes is the sabotaging of her lighting system by your son. I'm also not satisfied, madam. Listen to me carefully. I'm also not satisfied that you have established to my satisfaction that her son sabotaged your lighting. Just listen. I am dismissing your lawsuit, Ms. Laney, and I am ruling in favor of the defendant for the 3 months' rent that you owe her. So the judgment in this case is for the defendant in the amount of $756. That's all.
That's all.
Parties are excused. Step out, please.
Judge Judy will continue in a moment.
God bless you. God bless you.
That lady ain't doing
She
nothing but lying.
moved
She just came out
in.
here and tried to dress
She
herself up and make
moved in
herself
with this
look good,
stuff.
but that is not the way she is.
See, so she got away
This
with murder.
picture right here tell you just how she lives.
I'm not gonna let you call me any name.
This is going to do.
What you gonna do?
Hey, and I'm gonna have it. Come on, you back. You want to get